Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing a makeup tutorial, one of the most highly requested videos, and I'm finally here to deliver, so keep watching to see how I do my everyday makeup. The first step is skincare, and mine is very simple. I use this moisturizer for about a month now. It's by Glad to Glow and it has 5% ceramide. This has been so good to my skin. Ever since I moved from Qatar to Indonesia, my skin has gotten oily and I've gotten closed comedones, which is a buildup of oils. And my skin had a lot of texture. We're just gonna let that dry for a bit. The next step is sunscreen. I've been using this Unitari one. It's good for combination skin. It's super lightweight. And this, by the way, is a physical sunscreen. If you have oily skin, you want to make sure that you're using a physical sunscreen. Just to be clear, I am not a dermatologist. I am not an expert in skincare, but I do know one or two things. For the first 8 months in Indonesia, I was using a chemical sunscreen. This, I'll tell you, it was good. It was good. Pricey, but not for my skin. Everyone's skin is different, but this one for me, it was just building up more oil and it just didn't work well with the comedones on my face. Thank God I found this Unitari sunscreen and literally saved my life. Also, I was picking on my skin yesterday. Don't do that. Now let's actually get into the makeup routine. Just a disclaimer, I am still learning that a few products in Indonesia are on the boycott list. One of them being this Rose All Day Concealer. I will tell you that I am using the shade Warm Honey. As you can see, I'm running out, which is actually a good thing, so I can find something that is not on the boycott list. This is where I place my concealers, and I'm just taking a big puffy brush to blend that out. I hope you guys can still hear me because it is raining a little bit. I was never a foundation girl, but I do place my concealer everywhere. Now, because I don't have a contour stick or a creamy bronzer, I take a orange, like a warm shade of lipstick or lip cream, and I just do 3 dots on my cheeks. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna start dabbing that. I realize when I do this, my powder blush sticks better onto my face. I'm just gonna put the leftover product on my nose and on my cheeks, and sometimes also on my forehead. I like to go back in with my concealer and brighten up my under eye before going in with powder. I've just blended out the concealer on the side of my face and used the setting powder by Hannah Sui in the shade 02 Medium. What you're going to do is you're going to take your puff powder, take some of the products, dab it on the back of your hand like that, blend your concealer looking up or towards the mirror. I like to use my fingers. I think it's because like it's warm, it's easy to work with because I actually have full control of what I'm doing. And I know that if you blend your products with your hands, it blends better than brushes. Once you feel like it's blended out, you're gonna take your puff powder and just dab. Still looking up. And just like that, your under eye is set. I'm just going back in with that powder, doing the same step and setting my my under my cheeks. I don't know all my features. You're just gonna take whatever is left on your puff powder and set everything else. Just like so. Don't mind my brushes, they're like really old. I do need to stock up on new ones. Okay, for blush, I take an angled fluffy brush. Taking this blush from 17 in the shade 13. You're just gonna take some of that powder, dust it off just a little bit. I'm gonna start on the apple of my cheeks and start dabbing and working my way up. That is so pretty. Just taking this thing again. Is it called a puff powder? Someone tell me. And then I'm just tapping that in just to fade out the blush just a little bit. Because I think I did too much صراحة. After I do powder blush, I like to do my eyeshadow, and we're just going to do very simple and bronzy eyeshadow. I'm just using the Revolution Into the Bronze eyeshadow palette, taking this color, and I'm just going to lightly blend that out into my eyes. Taking some of that product, I am just buffing it out from the start of my nose and into the outer. For like everyday makeup, I don't really like to put concealer on my eyes unless I'm doing like a cut crease or like a brown shadow with a white crease. Otherwise, I take my concealer brush, just use whatever product is left on that and use that as my base. I like to make my nose bridge very defined. It makes my face look like that. You get what I mean? Anyway, going back with that same color and buffing that out under my nose and upwards. Yesterday, I completely forgot to do this part of my nose. Didn't feel like me. It bothered me so much. I don't know why. I don't really contour my nose. I just use a brown eyeshadow, a fluffy brush, and this. But it would be so cool to actually see proper nose contour on my face. I feel like it would look really pretty, and I have like a bump on my nose here. It's jeans. The next step is actually one of my favorite steps in my makeup routine. It's my eyebrows. All you need is an angled brush, a pomade, a brown eyebrow pencil, and eyebrow gel. I've recently gone back to 2019 eyebrow looks, and I love it so much. Say what you want to say. I love it. Massive difference. Let me show you how to do it. The first thing I do when doing my eyebrows is my arch. You're gonna take some of that product and you're gonna follow your eyebrow shape and draw a line. You're gonna do the same thing at the bottom. Following my eyebrow shape, I'm creating an arch just like so, and then filling it in. I'm just making the tail a little longer just to match it up with the side. And then I'm going to take a bit of product and I'm gonna draw a line at the front of my eyebrows. Once I've done that, I'm gonna angle my brush like this and I'm gonna create strokes. I'm gonna go in with a spoolie. I'm going to lightly brush upwards and diagonally. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna go in with a bit of concealer on a flat brush and I'm going to clean up underneath my brows for a more defined look. You see what difference that made? Do it. I've actually had so many phases with my brows. Like in the beginning of year 7 or like year 8, my brows were thick and they did not have shape. And then I grew up a little bit. Then I went to like a natural eyebrow look. And then I had a phase with eyebrow pencils, the dark ones and the very light ones. I had it all. And now we're back to 2019 brows. This is what it looks like now after I've cleaned it up with concealer. I'm gonna take my eyebrow pencil. This is by Azarine in the shade Eye Puccino. Love this thing. We're just gonna go back in doing upward strokes to create natural eyebrow hair. The last step to my eyebrow routine is my clear eyebrow gel. This is by Azarine. It's a very small spoolie. Why? It's cute صراحة. We're just gonna brush up following our eyebrow shape. For the tail, I like to just swoop down. I feel like the two main things in makeup that actually makes makeup really good are your brows and also mascara. I feel like I look more alive with mascara. Right now, still very bald, still very plain. We're gonna add some life into our face. أول شيء, you're gonna curl your lashes. The way I like to curl my lashes is I'm gonna curl the ends first, like so. Curl it. And then I'm going to bring in the curler into the the skin of my eyelashes. No, the skin of my eyelashes. I get as close as I can to the roots of my eyelashes. I look down and push up. Voila. Without my cousin, I am nothing. That's deep. She introduced to me this amazing mascara by Wadda. I did a mascara tutorial on my TikTok, which you should definitely check out and follow. It will be linked in the description. But this, never going back. I'm not changing my mascara anytime soon. I like to put my mirror below my face. I like to wiggle the mascara wand into my lashes. I feel like it definitely creates a big effect. Guys, actually, jokes aside, I'm dead. I'm alive. Make it make sense. فهميني. My brother makes fun of me when I do my bottom mascara because I make this face. I don't know why. It's like a girl's thing. My mom's gonna watch this and start laughing at me and she's gonna make fun of me. She's like, oh my god, look at Aqis, look at her mouth. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I know she will do that. I like to use the tip of the mascara wand to go over my bottom lashes, just to make them stick together and to make them look thicker. For the sake of this video, I have to go like this. I have to close my mouth. I don't get the real experience where I go. Guys, these are the results. I'm actually obsessed with my lashes. Say mashallah, say all the really nice things. I do have to say though that this mascara is kind of hard to clean up, as you can see, because it dries up really quickly, so do be careful with the application. Take your time. Next step is my lips. I use 3 products, the first being a brown eyeliner. You heard me right? Brown eyeliner. Guys, just trust me on this one. You're going to line your bottom lips and blend it out. You see that effect? Like, it's blurring, it's really good. Try it. The same thing on my top and blend. I have a natural two-tone lip color. I used to hate it, but my friends, they were like, Aqis, it's actually so pretty. So I don't really need to line my lips, but I do it just because. I am running out of lip products, but I use this Focular Velvet Lip Cream in the shade 002. This actually ran out months ago, but I took out the rubber on top and then I added like a clear lip gloss, and look, I'm still using it. And then I'm taking this lip cream by Primer. It's a powder tint in the shade 04 Pear Baby or Pear Berry. It's such a pretty pink. Guys, my highlighter literally just fell out. I've dropped this a couple of times and this is the time that it broke when I'm doing a makeup video. Oh, that is so annoying, and it just fell all over my abaya. I bought this highlighter from Thailand. It's by Savannah Colors. So pretty. I'm taking my brush that I use for my powder blush and look. Guys, شوفوا كيف. Just look at that glow. Oh my god. And then I like to take the Pretty color and put it on my nose. It is not Aqis if she doesn't do her nose highlighter. And with that, I have finished my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys learned 1 or 2 things from this video and like my makeup routine. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Assalamu alaikum.